What is going on, guys? Kevin over at Legbros coming back at you with the other half. We still have half a box. This has been a massive haul of superheroes, both Marvel and DC. We got it from the same seller we got that massive Star Wars haul from. I'm hoping to get some Ninjago from them as well, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Mostly been parts and pieces. Not a lot of huge heavy hitters in here, which we kind of expected for the price paid. And you know, it is what it is. You need inventory. As a store, you need inventory. No matter how you get it, you still need it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Stores.ebay.com/Legbros, where you can find this stuff once it's all completed, shiny, and good condition. So we don't sell, you know, head pieces like that. But we'll find a replacement, and then maybe that fig will sell. That's how it works. All store links down below in the description if any of this stuff interests you. And some cool stuff. Go check it out. We got Doc Ock there, a Lex Luthor henchman. Here's our Fairy Batman. That's actually a fairly decent fig at this point, the Fairy Batman. Thor, Venom. Depends on which Venom, but that Venom actually sells very well. That particular Venom anyways. Robin headpiece. There is another one of those old school dark blue Batman headpieces, so we'll put that up there. I don't think we put the last one up there, but that's okay. Green Goblin, the newer form of Green Goblin. Here's another Gamora, the gray version of Gamora, which is fairly decent. Put that one there as well. Another Doomsday right there. We got Killmonger. I was going to say Black Panther, but the gold on him is actually from Killmonger, which I believe is also an out-of-stock fig. Mark 1 from the Hall of Armor, I believe. I never remember what that guy is. I think it's a Lego movie fig, if I'm not mistaken. Here we have, I believe this is an Eternals fig as well. It's got some cool, oh, both of them are correct, of course. Let's say cool turquoise arm pieces, but unfortunately, both of those were no match to whatever happened to them. This is a Batman you don't see super often. I don't think it's particularly valuable. I don't know what the headpiece is there. Maybe that goes to that set. I'm not sure, but it's possible. It's possible. We forgot to do research, too. I just remembered. Here's another Pepper Potts, I believe. I don't remember what value Pepper has. We'll just look up Pepper Potts and see if we can find both those figs there. Forgot to do the research on the last video. Whoops. Black Panther fig. None of those are particularly super good. We do have a Scarecrow helmet, which is great. Wonder Woman. This particular version, I believe, came in a exclusive set, so that one could be kind of cool. A brand new, look at that, brand new Iron Man mask. Captain Marvel. Boo. It's okay in value, just boo. Knight Rider. Awesome. Gas Mask Batman, also awesome. Let's see. Is that Killmonger's head? I think so. Some dirt on him. Regular Batman, Mr. Freeze, Thanos, got a lot of him. Here's Trickster. That's a fairly decent fig. That one's kind of in rough shape, though. See if we can clean that one up. This one sells all the time. Very, very cheap fig, but it sells all the time. Just like Proxima Midnight. Also very, very cheap fig and sells quite frequently. Ghost Spider. Spider-Gwen. It's a cool one. That is a cool one. Probably the winner out of that bag. Let's add it to our bin. All Batmans and Spider-Mans, there's a couple that you're looking for, but it's really a lot of versions of the same thing. Kind of like Harry Potter figs. Ooh, I see a particular disc. Did we find the meat? Normally, there is a bag of what they determine are valuable figs. And I think we might have found the meat. Separated already. We have Vision right here, which is great. Look at that. Tumbler Batman. I will have to replace that one arm, but that, or sorry, Joker. Tumbler Joker. the Heath Ledger version, the original. That is absolutely fantastic. What a good fig right there. I don't remember what that one is. Isn't that just Mighty Micro's Ultron? Not 100% sure. We have Miss Marvel here, which is good. We got Katana, which is good. We have Mira, which is also good. Was really, really good during that the trial, the Johnny Depp trial. It's kind of funny that fig increased in value. Scuba Iron Man, fantastic. Yeah, all of these I think are gonna go. I think we found the thing. Rasta Batman right there, the outfit. Here we had the head up here, didn't we? Magneto head. There's Magneto. Here we have Green Lantern, was it John Stewart? What's his name? Yondu, fantastic. We got Pink Green Goblin. Yeah, we definitely found the meat, boys. There's another Green Lantern, and speaking of Green Lantern, there's a Spider-Man Noir, but I believe this is Apocalypseburg Green Lantern. Obviously not all of him, but that is really cool to find right there. Can we have Apocalypseburg Harley Quinn, please? We have Ultimate Ultron. Might be a little nick on the torso of that guy, but that's okay. Scorpion times a couple. Old School Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man 3, I believe. Great print on that one. More Gamora. We have Ultron MK1, something like that. Polka Dot Man. We were just talking about Polka Dot Man's disc. That's pretty cool. What else do we got in here? Probably shouldn't have separated it all out. There's a Mighty Micros Magneto. I don't think that's particularly super good. Sandman, we'll have to clean that piece up. That's a fairly decent piece. Catman, we don't want his cape. His cape is expensive. Another Yondu, we need some little mohawks for Yondu, and that is one of the original Alfred pieces, and it is in fantastic condition. That's a really cool find right there as well. Here's Sandman with his little post, or on his stand. Here, we'll just move that up. We're running out of ting space. We might as well move that up. It's all kind of combining at this point anyways. I'm trying to remember which Batman that is. That Tactical Suit Batman, I think, possibly. That's pretty cool. Polka Dot Man's legs. We got Quicksilver. Yep, we found it. We found the meat. This is the bag. There is one of the Aquaman Guardians. I'm trying to remember what that guy's name is. We got Deathstroke torso. Here is a Tron figure, which is not superheroes, but that's okay. Nebula. Iron Spider. Here's an old school Joker. 2006 Joker. Ooh. Zoom. Fantastic. Yep, this was the bag. Mary Jane in here as well. You guys are probably all wondering after the first video, you're like, man, where'd the valuable stuff go? No, let's just separate it out. Deathstroke, unfortunately, his head print's not really great, but that Two-Face print is really good. Another Gamora. We got more of Magneto right here. Where's the Deadpool, though? Where's the Deadpool, though? Is it cracked? These guys are always cracked. It is not. There's a Wolverine right there. Killer Frost. Another one of her. This is his Minions torso, but there's another Two-Face. That Wolverine, not quite as good. Another Green Lantern. Hobgoblin. Great. That's unfortunate on that face print, but there's another Spider-Man 3 right there. We have Loki from Ragnarok. That's pretty cool. Lobo. I was trying to remember what that guy's name was. White Tiger. Nice. Another Sandman. Batgirl. What else we got? More Wolverine? Where's the Deadpools? Deadpool legs. I found a piece. They found a piece. They separated it all. Oh, Boomerang, and what were we talking about? Superboy, right there. Heck yeah. And Captain Boomerang. Ghost Spider, I think, or which one is that? Lady Spider Girl? Spider Girl, I think is what that one is. Cosmic Boy. More Magneto. Nightwing. Different version of Nightwing right there. Oh, we have Polka Dot Man's headpiece and helmet as well. Lavender Cape, Batgirl, another Vision. The heck is that? I've never even seen that. Oh, we went into our research pile, didn't we? Yikes. Okay, well. Spider-Man Noir, we saw his head. I think I need to order some cowboy hats. Somebody bought all my cowboy hats when I put them on Bricklink. That's the problem with being on Bricklink. People buy all your cowboy hats. They buy all of your whatever it is. Another Gamora and another Scorpion. Woo, that was a good bag. Woo, baby. That was a doozy right there. Now it's all going to be a letdown. We should have left that for last. Can you even see what's on the screen anymore? This is all just going to be a letdown now for you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I should have known when I saw the bag, but I didn't know. Here's that Loki from Ragnarok. One of my favorite superhero movies. Let's keep moving this up. Is Ragnarok for sure. Here's the Game Master or Grandmaster from Ragnarok as well. He's fairly decent. That movie's so much better than the first Thor. Like the first Thor, second Thor. I think the second Thor is kind of too, right? Ragnarok was the third Thor. That's one of the very rare instances where a sequel is better than the original. That's for sure. In my opinion, anyway. I know there's other opinions out there. Green Lantern right there. There's a little spider bot. What the heck? It's just a white brick. Okay. Thanos. What else we got? After that bag, what are we going to do here? What are we even trying to find anymore? That's a series fig piece. That one's kind of cool. Star-Lord. The Milano Star-Lord, I believe, is what that one was. Another Robin. What happened to that guy? That's a Spider-Man got burnt. I'm not going to put that in damage. That's useless now. It's too melted. That one's fake, so let's put that one over there. Here we have a Wolverine. The dark blue arms, or hands, I should say. Classic giveaway to when they're fake. It's when they don't have the dark blue hands. Armored Batman again. Sinestro, that's kind of a cool fig. There's another Vulture. Fairly decent. Iron Man. Scarlet Spider, but it's, or not Scarlet Spider. Spider-Gwen, but it's Mighty Micro. Thor. Carnage. Zod. That Harley Quinn's fairly decent. And again, just like Star Wars, they are all superheroes, so they all hold a specific amount of value. I think that was the series Batman we saw with the long horns. Man-Bat! This is our first Man-Bat sighting. Oh my gosh, the tippy top. Let's put him up there where you can't even see him. He's at the tippy top of everything else. Not in terms of value, but Legbros loves Man-Bat. You guys have been here for a long time, you know. You know. Here's our light blue. Sleeper Batman. That's a Sleeper Batman. We don't have the cape, though. That's kind of a bummer. Oh my gosh. Whose hair is this? Who's done this? I don't know what hair that is. We're going to forget to research again. We had some research, but we're going to forget. 3 bags left. We're getting into it. The meat. And the potatoes. Ooh, right off the top. Don't mind if I do. Just realized he was actually way more valuable than he used to be when I sold him like a gajillion times for way cheaper than I could have now. That's how collectible markets work, though. You never do know. You never do know. Some Batmans. That's pretty cool. There is a Falcon piece, which I guess is kind of cool. Dual molded legs Batman, but it's not the speckled legs. That's the one that you want. It's the speckled legs one. Groot. Hawkeye. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. Scarecrow. Had to swallow there for a second. That was an Aquaman. Red Hood. Here's another Grand Master. Where did he go? Where did we put him? Yep. There he is. Staring at a big pile of Lego. It's very tough to find what you're looking for. Anybody who's been in the Lego field knows. It's one of the hardest things is when you're looking for a specific Lego piece. It's very, very difficult to do. He's got a gap in his teeth. He's using too many straws, man. Never got off of that pacifier. That's what happens. This headpiece does not belong in there. That looks like an Ultron headpiece, but that Batman piece is a little worse for wear. Here's a cool one. This one is the Golden Filigree Flash 100-yard dash, which is different than the other one. Black Panther. We got Fairy Batman again. Unfortunately, this one is fakety fake. Don't need that. Put it away where it can't harm the others. I don't know what legs those go to. For some reason, I want to say Tracer or something crazy like that. I'm gonna put that in research and see if I was right, because that would be bonkers if that was just a left field guess. Here's another original Batman. Not quite as valuable as that version. It doesn't appear, but still fairly good. Killmonger. I always need the hairs for the Poison Ivies, that's for sure. I think that's the new version of Scarlet Witch. What the heck? I'm gonna guess Eternals or something. All right, let's actually grab our research. I'm gonna grab this just so we don't forget. There. I'm gonna put those to the side where you guys can't even see them, and I'm sorry about that, but maybe then I'll remember. That's fake trash. All right. The key word being maybe. Maybe I'll remember. 2 bags left. Now, I know I missed some stuff. Comment below if you saw something that I missed and you're like, it's right there. You're terrible at your job. Whatever you feel like you want to comment. That's cool. I won't take it personally. I mean, I'll take the comment. Helps the video. Negative, positive, whatever. There is... That's why some people just try to tick you off deliberately on the internet now. It's because it doesn't really matter. Engagement is engagement, and that's a scary world we live in now when all videos are just made with AI, and yikes, we're heading into a we're heading into a scary world. There's Riddler. Somebody's trying to sneak into the ting pile. There is a Falcon, the red wing version of Falcon. Let's put Fairy Batman up there. Why not? Why not? He deserves his spot, right? I think he deserves a spot. Batman and Robin. That is not worth me cleaning. Here is a Miles Morales. A little bit lower value version of Miles Morales, but still Miles Morales. That's an old castle headpiece on that guy. This guy sells like absolute crazy bonkers, but obviously not for very much. It's funny how some of those things, they just sell like crazy though. Cannot stock them fast enough. I have like 100 of them and I run out of them. It's bonkers. It's really, really weird. There's a Hulk. Flash. Flash is another one. It's tough to get Flash though. Everything being in good condition, his helmet and everything. As you can see, we haven't found any helmets of Flash, and that is a pretty telling sign. That must be a new Thanos. I haven't seen that one before. Look at this. Old school Freeze. Unfortunately, his print is something that I would not sell. Unless, obviously, stating what was the issue. Star Wars piece. What? Whoa. Settle down. It's trying to fly everywhere. There's a Gamora piece. I don't know what Batman that goes to. Research. Poison Ivy hair. Yes, we like Poison Ivy hair. Here's some Gamora legs. I'm not going to put them in there because it's dark brown. But, you know, still, Gamora legs. Is that Shazam? Or is that Hyperion? I never remember. Fairly decent. It's okay. He's okay. This one, I believe, goes to Ultimate Ultron because it actually has the markings, which he's over there. I gotta think about what word that was. Brain gets tired eventually, man, doing all this over and over and over, especially long videos. Your brain going from name to name to name, the recall, it's brutal. Seems easy. One take magic. No editing. No research and editing to make myself look really smart. Who got time for that? All right, last bag. And then, we'll get into it. Into the research, that is. Into the research. More Poison Ivy hair. Nice. Ooh. That one is a little hidden gem. That is the original Catwoman. Does not have the little purple on the side. That's a great fig right there. Superman, Batman, Man-Bat. Heck yeah. Man-Bat's been out of stock for so long because you guys just buy up all the Man-Bats. I try to put them in stock, and then I had a whole bin of Man-Bats, and you guys were like, nah, you had a whole bin of Man-Bats. Now you got none Man-Bats. I have pieces of Man-Bat. I have like torsos, torsos galore. That one is Valkyrie. That one goes to Hall of Armor. Here we do have Firestorm, which is a cool piece. Why is the focus not working anymore? I get there's a lot of colors there that it's trying to focus on, but come on now. Scarlet Witch, that one might have been the cape or the skirt version. I'm not 100% sure, but it could have been. Don't know what that one is either. Research. I'm guessing it's a Hydra scientist of some sort. Or a Hydra person. Didn't find any more Deadpool. Not that I see anyway. Classic Batman. I think that one's cool. Okoye. Again. Spider-Man. Another one of these helmets. I think that was in our research too. It's up there. So I'll put that one over there for myself to remember. Flash is tough because of his helmet and his face pattern tends to wear. I think that's Weasel from Star Wars, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it Taserface? I think it's Weasel. Probably should have researched that too, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Man-Bat. Say hi. Hi, Man-Bat. Another one of those. No cape, though. Wow. Capes and headpieces. That's the name of the game in terms of what we need. All right, let's do some research. Our bin is overflowed right now. This is going to be sketchy trying to get this stuff in here. Oh, dear. Somebody would normally get another bin, but not me. I like to do it the difficult way around here. That is for sure. All right, let's recognize some of this stuff. Billion text messages while I was away. We'll have to see what those are all about. Let's see here. Who are you? Did that do a flash? Hydra agent. Man, I'm smart. Let's see. Nope. Terrible value. Okay. This one, I believe, is Pepper Potts. We said we were just going to search Pepper. Pepper. And what do we find? Garbage value. Okay. And the black suit pepper is garbage value. Okay. Get down here, Pepper. You get down here. All right. Is this Tracer for the crazy win? That's going to be the question. Oh my God. Oh, I impress myself sometimes. Sometimes. Wow, that was a shot in the dark. Good job, brain. I'm so tired, but man. Holy cow. Let's see if this chicken thing is worth anything on Bricklink. It is not. Okay. All right, let's see what this one went to. Bling. Use and... Oh, is this Alfred? This looks like an Alfred. Aha! This Alfred, which is actually not as valuable as you would think for how absolutely cool that fig is. But he's still decent. He's still all right. He's not great, but he's all right. All right, we're gonna see if this is an Eternals fig or something to that matter. Why won't I think? Xialing from Shang-Chi. Wow. The same brain that brought you Tracer legs almost just glitched out there. Good Lord. All right, where does this go to? This goes to Nightmare Batman. I don't even know what that fig is. What is that fig? It's pretty good. Interesting. Okay. And then lastly, we had this Captain Marvel piece. Or, yeah, Captain Marvel. No one really cares about Captain Marvel. It goes to this guy, girl. I almost said girl. Not very valuable. Okay. Well, wow. That was a lot of stuff. Yo! I really gotta get some Yondu headpieces because his little mohawk thing. I got so many of these, and they're worth a lot. Another Superboy. Yeah. His head might be in there. That's a terrifying prospect. We're going to have to go through it and see, and hopefully find his head. That'd be really cool. That'd be super cool. We're going to put this stuff with the rest of the superheroes because we found out that it's not worth anything. I mean, relatively. You know, it's all worth something, but all in relativity. And hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. I'm going to scoop all this into a different bin, the more valuable stuff. There was definitely a bag in there that had all of the really, really cool stuff. And not all of it, because there was some other stuff we found. But for the most part, an immense part of the value came from that single bag. Cool. Did some good work today. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, learned a little bit along the way, what to look for, what not to look for when you're out there trying to find some scores and some tings on your own, which I know you're all doing, because I can't find any lots because you guys are getting too good. Our knowledge base is just, you guys are growing too much. The Padawans are overtaking the Masters now. And you're buying it faster than I can find it. And it's troubling me. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Let me do what I do. I do have fun with the treasure hunt. It's so much fun. Talking for 30 minutes and then 30 minutes again is tough. But the treasure hunt is real fun. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.